What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's Manga Sutra review, and in this week's video, we're going to be talking about a supernatural horror drama called Happiness, which is everything but that. Now, Happiness is about a young man named Makoto Okazaki who, one night while trying to deliver a DVD to his friend, gets attacked by a random girl. Now, he's bleeding out and he's on the brink of death, and she asks him, does he want to die or become like her? And Okazaki replies that he wants to live. Now, that is one of the most vaguest answers. It's neither yes or no, but she takes that as a yes and just leaves. She hits and quits on the first date. Okay, but he miraculously managed to survive the attack. And the days afterwards, he begins to have these intense cravings for blood. Before we go any further, yes, Happiness is about vampires. But the thing I like about Happiness is, unlike other shonen manga, it doesn't just devolve into this all-out fight fest like Naruto or Bleach. It's not about vampires with special abilities, and it's not like Dead Man Wonderland where everybody has this unique special power or manifestation or like just something like that. No. For the first few chapters, we focus on Makoto, and only around halfway through do we actually get to see other vampires and how they interact with the main character. And it's not really like other shonen mangas series. But one critique is that a lot of people say that the plot is awfully identical to Tokyo Ghoul, and I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't seem awfully similar to Tokyo Ghoul. But I think the criticism is that the main character in the first few chapters acts an awful lot like the main character from Tokyo Ghoul. And it's a valid criticism, it is. But that slowly fades away as you progress through the manga, and the manga becomes its own thing. It starts to not resemble Tokyo Ghoul in any way. But, yeah, the main characters both have the same level of denial about what they are in the beginning. They're both nice, kind people that didn't really want what happened to them to happen, and they don't want to be what they are, but they are. And we finally get to see his creator later on in the manga and how he interacts with her. But one thing I also don't like about Happiness is that there's a time skip. I'm caught up right now, but there's a time skip, and I just don't like that. They pulled a Naruto on us. And the thing about the time skip is it leaves us at a cliffhanger. And I don't want it to be like Wolf Guy, where we are at this point. We don't know if the main character escaped from the laboratory and reunited with his love. Like, don't do that to us. Don't do that to us. We are looking at another character's life after this time skip, and it's boring. It's bland. I want to know what happened to the main character. Okay? You're a supernatural horror drama. And none of that is happening right now. None of that. And I'm probably going to ease up on it because it's probably going to return back to the main character. And it's probably going to go right back to what the manga is about, which is vampires and our main character and these other struggles of death and loss and sadness. Because let's be honest, Happiness is not happy. It has just moments where everything's light and bright, and then there's these plot twists where people just die, and there's some other twists where you can see it coming from a mile away, but you kind of still don't want it to happen, but it happens. And I don't know, that's what makes it so good, in my opinion. Also, one thing I find interesting about the artwork is overall it's pretty good. And I say that a lot, but it's up there with other very detailed mangas when it comes to art style and how the characters are drawn. And another thing is, like, when it comes to our main character, Makoto Okazaki, when he has these little vamp out sessions, like his vampire vision or his view of the world is like a mixture of Vincent van Gogh art and LSD and all these other type of drugs that you should never ever mix into one cocktail. And it's just weird and trippy, and that's not the first time this happens. That's not going to be the only time this happens. It's going to happen with other characters, with other vampires, and it's something you adjust to. It's something you adapt to with this manga. At first, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is he seeing? And then you're just like, wait, no, this is regular vampire shit. This happens to most of them in their first time. Also, I don't know what else to say. This is a pretty good manga. I would recommend reading it. I recommend getting it. But this is VM. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Have you read Happiness? What is your impression? Are there any other mangas that you would like me to read? Also, link to my Facebook page is in the description below. Bye.